All right, welcome. Our goal today is we are going to talk about what we've been doing, and then we're gonna tie it into an activity for today. You're gonna get a piece of paper, you're gonna put your name and your partner's name at the top. There's a review question up at the top. I would like you to answer that question with your partner, and then we will debrief, and I'll tell you what our task is today. Okay, my name is Nicole Heaver. I teach at Central Intermediate School, where I am the STEM and zSpace teacher, where I have been hired to utilize zSpace every day in my school year. My students exist in here in a 3-week rotation. I collaborate with a science teacher where we meet before their session in here, and I discuss with the science teacher, do you want to teach a lesson, reteach a lesson? And we look at state standards, we look at common vocabulary, and then I provide them with a list of modules, list of activities, some of them on the zSpace, some of them not on the zSpace. And then within those 3-week periods, we do co-teach together, which I think has made this very successful for us because I am that technology piece to bring that in, and the teacher brings in the content knowledge. Currently, we are studying forces in motion. In 5th grade, we do a lot with gravities. I love the experience where we can drop the ball all around the earth. The students do a lot of predicting in the beginning, what's the ball gonna do? And then we do a hard focus on what does down mean, because down becomes very, very relative. We jump into using that experience, and then we jump into Newton's Park where they have to demonstrate down. They can build a drop column, they can build a ramp, but what does then down mean from that experience? And then beyond there, then we start experiencing gravity on other planets, and that's what we're going to be doing today, is looking at, yes, gravity is going to impact the motion of an object, but how does the acceleration change, and how does that prove that gravity exists, but it exists in a different way? I'm gonna give you a minute to look at this with your partner. What are we doing today? How are we switching up our experiment? Talk with your partner, take a look ahead, and you tell me what's our plan.
Because I don't know if we're both gonna be on the screen or one of us is gonna be there.
All right, who's ready? What are we doing today?
Dropping balls and blocks on different pairs.
What are we dropping them from? You can just say it. What are we dropping them from? Drop column. I want to make sure as we're gathering this data that you are using that replay mode. Watch those blocks fall, watch the ball fall, and then we're going to compare. What does gravity look like? And can we use data to prove what that gravity does in other places? All right, please go ahead and turn around. I'll put your launch code up the top.
3, 2, 1. Yep. Let's look at the magnifying glass.
Distance was 3.99.
Okay. Now, let's see what time they hit.
I love my setup in here because I can stand in the middle of my room and I can hear everything that's going on. I can listen for certain vocabulary that's coming out of students' mouths. I can hear them sharing how they're gonna process the information or if they don't understand something. So for me, the power of wait time is the taking in what's going on in my room. I have always been the teacher that I don't always need to be 100% in control. I like to read the room, see what's happening, see what my students need from me, and as I take in this environment and watch them learn, I realize the longer I wait. I don't have that desire to move us on more quickly than what they need. If the students just need us to pause for a moment, then I will wait. All right, folks, can we turn around for just a moment? Just as usual, time has vaporized. So we are going to reconvene with us tomorrow. Papers go where? In the bin, please. We are gonna check out some data tomorrow. Great job today. For us, adaptability helps again to meet those needs of our various learners. zSpace gives us parameters to function in short times because sometimes a 40-minute class period is a gift. And if we need to function in 20 minutes, we can adapt and modify and change our lessons to really fit the moment. I just think overall zSpace has been a welcome change for our school culture, allowing students to interact with their environment and be in a space that is far different than anything a lot of their even peers who go to different schools have. just seeing the students' excitement. I love being in the class that students love to come to.